This video will show you how to let the universe manifest for you, how to align with these principles so that you really experience what you want in life and things happen easier for you. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you something that I'm coming to really understand, and it's this belief of my own personal beliefs when it comes to taking massive action, which, don't get me wrong, I love taking action. I love doing what I do. Every day I wake up, I create videos, I am able to edit and create, run my business. I love all the different aspects of it, but what I am becoming aware of is this kind of grind mentality and how I can leverage myself by also trusting in the universal principles, allowing things to be, and understanding this difference between what is called inner intention and outer intention. Now, this is something I think can be a complete game changer when you come to really tap into it. And it has to do with the trust that you have in the universe. How much do you trust in the universe to do its job? Now, this also has a correlation between our ego and our higher self. The job of our ego is to put intention into things, is to take action. And then on the other side of that, the job of our higher self is to communicate what our passion is to us and to allow things to happen in a powerful way. Our higher self figures out how things will happen. That's not the job of the ego self. The job of the ego self is to take present moment action, which means you take action from a place of presence, is to know what the ego wants. But on the other side of that, the how comes from the higher self. This is where a lot of people get confused, because then they're like, I want to create this, and they get so resistant if things aren't happening the exact way that they expect of how it should happen. Now this comes from the level of awareness of what is called inner awareness and outer awareness. Now, or inner intention and outer intention. I guess it could be awareness as well. Inner intention, outer intention. Think of this in the way of inner intention is, in a way, the inner fire that we have, the inner willingness for us to do something because it is self-perpetual. It is something that helps us. So it's like the fire in the belly type mentality. Now, outer intention is when we realize that the reality we want already exists. We can think of this when I teach the idea and understanding more about parallel realities. Every reality that you can possibly imagine exists right now in the present moment. You do not need to create that reality. That is not your job, because that reality already exists. Outer intention has the awareness that that reality already exists. Your job is to allow yourself to fit into it, to allow yourself to resonate with it. So inner intention is more about you taking action. It's more about you creating it. It's more about that kind of fire in the belly, whereas outer intention is realizing that that already exists and all you have to do is allow. Inner intention, more of taking massive action, grinding. Outer intention, allowing, shifting. And it's a much greater perspective. Now, the question is which side of this coin are you on, and are you using both? Because both still have power. It's just that the outer intention, has power when you believe also at the same time that the universe will support you. If you have an overlaying belief that says that I have to do everything, then you will create the illusion that you do have to do everything. But realize that's like the ego carrying around luggage, walking around, and then wondering why it feels so tired. Realize your job is not to carry that luggage everywhere you go. Take that luggage off, put it down, and trust that when you put that luggage down at an airplane, that it will get to you on the other side. I know that doesn't always happen, but trust that it will, and you'll find that then you don't shift yourself to where that gets lost. It depends upon your beliefs. So this is a metaphor, but realize that if you believe the universe takes care of you, it will. If you learn to allow rather than try to control everything, everything will begin to change for you. Now this means is, how can we develop more outer intention? Well, what we can do is realize that the universe is always working for us and for our beliefs. So become aware of what your belief is. Do you believe that you are trusted 100%? Now let me tell you a game changer when it comes to trusting the universe 100%. Realize you will always get a 100% reflection of what you believe to be true. There is always 100% trust in everything that you believe. So what I mean by this is, because of that, it's not a question of whether you have to trust 100% in the universe. The idea is that you always get a reflection of what you do trust in, It's just, do you trust in doubt, or do you trust in the actual universe itself? Does that make sense? So what I mean by this is that there's really no such thing as doubt. There's just a 100% trust in an ideology that's out of alignment with us. So we might have a 100% trust that we aren't supported, but that doesn't mean that we doubt the universe. It means that we have a 100% trust that we are not supported. When we become aware of this, then we can become aware, and we can, in a way, shine the spotlight on what that belief is, and we can realize, hey, I can let that go. I'm influencing, I'm accentuating that is my reality, therefore I'm getting that self-fulfilling prophecy. So instead, what we can learn to do is we can learn how to be aware of what we are imposing on life. And as we become aware of what we are imposing, we can then change it. But realize it's not our job to go through every little thing, and we don't have to do all that if we simply trust the universe. We realize that as we focus on what we want, the feeling of what we want, being the best version of ourselves, raising our level of consciousness, as we focus on all of those things, we can allow the universe to do its job. We can allow our higher self to bring these amazing synchronicities into our life. We can allow ourselves to shift to the reality we want, and it can be much easier if we learn how to trust the outer intention of our life by knowing that what's the best for everybody can also be the best for ourselves. So it's in a way like whatever your passion is, have an intention to also add value to other people, because then it's a win-win for everybody, right? I love creating videos. I love doing what I'm doing, and my intention is that it adds value to other people. So it's not just a win-win for me because I love doing it, it's also a win-win for other people because other people get value out of it. So that's my perspective, and as I do that, I'm also helping other people. So it's like the outer intention is working itself out because it's what the universe wants. The universe wants someone to add value because everybody is an extension of ourselves. Everyone's a reflection of us at a very deep level. I know that's like a whole nother conversation of talking about the deeper metaphysics of who we are and how everyone at a deeper level is connected. However, it's powerful for knowing, because then you realize that as you put out good energy, it comes back to you. As you start to trust the universe will show you a one-on-one reflection. That what you could do is become aware of all of these things, and as you do, everything will begin to change. Now, I've created a free MP3 meditation for raising your level of consciousness. This will help you to completely transcend your vibrational set point so that you feel better a majority of the time. It uses binaural beats, it uses NLP, and it's something that you can download in the description box below. It's something I actually just created. This is going to be my new meditation that I provide to you guys for free. So other than that, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Also hit that little notification bell so you can see the daily vids that I do. And other than that, as always, I'll see you guys on the next vid. Peace, much love, and namaste.